What's up, everybody? This is Fatima, and I'm here to do a channel message for the collective um, for this full moon energy. And it's basically guidance, intuitive guidance for your emotional well being and your emotional stability. Now, as we approach this full moon, in Cancer, which is highlighted by the root causes of whatever issues you have. If you're dealing with addictions, Capricorn is causing us to have to look at our addictive behaviors and patterns that are keeping us attached or stuck to things. Because when you hold on too tight, you are avoiding change. And then that causes disruptive energies to come and shake things up, right? And so when you feel like you may be trying to stay grounded, but I feel some people are confused and they're not aware of the energies and the vibrations that they're calling in. Okay, so let's look at it like this. From what I gathered and saw today, and the energy that I picked up on while I was meditating, I feel like someone was thinking to themselves, and they were picking up on vibrations, okay, based on whoever it is that they were listening to. It was triggering them into nostalgia about the past. I feel like somebody is being triggered by um, the loss of you. May somebody may have came across your picture, or heard about you on social media, or could be getting a reading. Okay, so let me explain something to you. You thought that they were the love of your life, right? At one point, it was a good, strong connection. However, you didn't realize that you were unhealed at the time that you attracted this person, okay? You were unhealed and they were unhealed in some type of way. There were some mother wounds, okay, based on the energy from the father, okay? But it all starts from home because Cancer deals with home. So you could also be a Cancer as well. You can be any sign, but the signs that I pick up on, I'm going to break it down and tell you what areas you need to look at in order to get balance, because Libra is all about balance. Okay, so starting off, you could be, you could be a north node in Libra, or you could be a north node in Aries. The north node is in Aries. Okay, so what does that tell me? That tells me that in the past, if you have an Aries south node, you were a leader in some kind of way. Okay, and now you're having to find your balance by leading the way, taking charge for yourself. Okay, because it's kind of flipped and flopped back and forth. Because if Aries is in the north node, its opposite sister sign is Libra. You have to find your balance in order to. Um, I'm hearing somebody expose themselves. Okay, we'll get to that in a second. All right, so you was confused, all right, and the energy that you tap into, whatever it is you're listening to, because I picked up on a lot of music. Somebody is a musician, they huff cans of air. Be mindful of the energies you pick up from, even if it's a favorite song of yours or whatever. Some people that are not spiritually aware and that are not doing their healing work, you can pick up vibrations of that person at that time based on just listening to a song from back in the day or something like that, or a current song. You never know what people are going through emotionally. Okay. There's a father figure that is protecting you in the ancestral realm. There's also an aunt. This parental figure could be a mother. They could be an uncle. So flip the energies however it resonates. I see that there are a lot of masks. Everything in my channel or my videos are a sign. Okay, the colors, everything you see. Okay, now a person had you confused because you were emotionally manipulated. And just as you are in the present position, whatever you're listening to or giving your attention to, whatever you're pouring your cup into, is causing you to feel. So keep in mind that a lot of people are healing right now from the past, from whoever snaked them, whatever. So when you listen to a person and you're not listening to self, then yourself is trying to get your attention and tell you to basically listen to me. And if you're not listening to self, you're not listening to the Most High, your ancestors trying to get your attention. So there's all types of signs and synchronicities. And then when you're not listening because your intuition is blocked and you're not paying attention, then your body starts to talk to you. Okay, so what does Cancer tell us? Cancer is about the the feminine energy, the mother, the root, the mucus, the female reproductive system. Okay, um, when you talk about that, you could be having issues with mucus at this time. So that you could, the energy wants you to take in light energies, drink plenty of water, because you have to stay connected and grounded with the element of the water so that you can heal. And when you are connected with the water will allow you to cleanse your soul and align your spirit with self and the universe so that you can attract what it is that you want. Because at this time, whatever you are pouring into, the moon energy is going to heighten it, and because you're cultivating. So the moon is going to give you what you're asking for. So if you're tapping into drama, if you're tapping into the past, if you are around people, you're doing a lot of drugs, drinking, partying, and doing too much things in excess, is going to heighten during the full moon. Okay, so what you have to do is look at self, right, and realize what is the bottom line, okay, that is telling you, that is keeping you from healing yourself. Okay, some people may be feeling that they are attached and they have to be around other people, and they have emotional attachments to other people, places, and things. Okay, so the emotional attachment that I picked up on, someone is wearing a mask because the relationship, the foundation is based on material. Someone is in a relationship and they do not want to, your morals, right, your beliefs, your value system, your family values are all about basically, um, they're all about how you grew up, what you knew, right? What you were taught. So some people are in relationships because there are children and you feel kind of stuck. Or some people are in relationships where they are masking what is happening. So they're appearing to be happy when really they're not. And there's a lot of confusion. So I feel that there are people that have energies where there are outside influences getting in the middle. So if you have fallen in love, be mindful about who you tell your relationship business to. I feel there will be a lot of enemies being revealed. Libra brings out our open enemies. Pisces shows us our hidden enemies. So, in the past, the person, they snaked you, right? Their actions showed you, excuse me, who they were. So now the thing is, you have to believe them. So the moon tells us that we are in denial of something. And then when you hold on to that person, place, or thing for too long, it festers as an emotional attachment, and then it forms as a trauma bond. So if you didn't have a father figure around, you may be looking for a man to love you. If your mother wasn't around, you could be having mother issues, and then you look for your mate to be your mother. Okay, the thing that you have to see is that you're not attached to anyone. We have this big facade that the twin flame is that you are assigned to a person when really it's just energy. Okay. Yes, people are with their twin flame soulmates because they attracted their twin. They healed themselves and they attracted someone else that they heal with, and they build with a person that is going to help them grow, because that's what a twin flame does. It helps you grow. Now, a karmic soulmate is something that there's just a physical attachment to. A karmic soulmate could be based off of lust. That's that comes from a form of trauma bonding. Okay. So the person or energies that I'm picking up on are telling me that the person you was with was your enemy. Okay. And once you got the clarity, you were able to connect with the true version of yourself. However, the mind still remembers the trauma from the relationship. So every now and then you feel nostalgia and it goes back to that past. Now, if the crazy, the twist part is, if you are tapping into vibrations of people that are not on their spiritual journey, they're not aligned, what it's going to do is set you back. when your ancestors are saying keep going, keep helping us to be free, you are supposed to be freeing yourself from ancestral patterns so that you can be free. And once, if you came into this life with a lot of karmic debt to pay, or if you put yourself in karmic situations that were not of your highest good, your body is trying to talk to you. See what's happening in the world? The earth is shaking shit up right now, right? Because the earth is upset. The earth feels like it's not being taken care of. It's not loved. So you have to treat yourself as an earthly being. You treat yourself accordingly by pouring into yourself, okay? Now, the words and the emotions with the person you were with, they did not they didn't match because they spoke a good game, right? They didn't match their actions. They spoke a good game. If you felt a certain way, okay. The person appeared to be your friend, but they turned out to be a foe because you have to trust people by their actions. The lesson is to trust the actions. And if you're in denial, 111, if you're in denial, what will happen is you will continue to attract the same shadow aspects of yourself. 111, 1111, okay? Vibrate higher because we are vibrational beings. We are spirits having a human experience. So if you continue to reject the idea of spiritual ascension, of soul alignment, of healing, then you will continue to reject yourself because you are a soul being. So you have to find your vibe, your tribe by aligning with the vibe. Okay. You thought someone was your lover, but they turned out to be your enemy. Okay, story of everybody's life. Okay, so now you have to look and see if whoever it is that you are attached. Aries tells us that this is the look at the reputation versus the character. The Capricorn shows us the reputation. Aries shows us the character, the head, right? Use your head, not your heart. Guard your heart, protect your spirit, right? There's a lot of energies out here that are looking for light to attach itself to and feed off of. So now, if you have a person that you feel you can't get off of your mind, and you feel confused every now and then, every time you go back in memory lane and you tap in with that particular being, that emotional attachment you have to that person, what happens is you pick up on the vibration of the past. And if you came from the past and you're still here, you're vibrating low. If you're looking back there, you have to vibrate in the present. Okay, somebody in the past probably caused you to adopt addictive behaviors. Okay, Capricorn tells us to look at the self. Why are we abandoning our own emotions and looking at others for self gratification, for for come back. See, that's the problem. It's the focus. You have to focus because when I'm tapping into this energy, it is and I'm putting this out because I'm being guided to. But when I tap into energy, it's hard to focus because you're looking at everything and everybody when you have to look within self. Okay, so if someone is causing you confusion after you're listening to or engaging with them, or if you're in the club and you're around a bunch of people that are low vibrational and it doesn't feel right anymore, that's because it no longer resonates with your spirit. Your spirit is telling you to move. So what does Virgo say? Virgo is the gut, the duodenum, the digestional tract. When you align that with Cancer, that's the womb, the mother, right? So now you have to get rid of the mucus in the womb that is causing the imbalance in the body. I feel like you could be experiencing headaches, blurred vision. I hear drainage. So people could be dealing with mucus, digestive problems. Pay attention to your body when you're around people, when you're listening to people, because they have vibrations. Your body is trying to talk to you, okay, and say, hey, retreat, hermit mode, look at self, go back to headquarters. You know what I'm saying? All right. So if you were with someone that was abusing substances of any kind and you refuse to detach from them, then the universe is going to step in and say, all right, since you're not listening, you're supposed to be detaching from toxic shit. This is what's going to happen. So I am being used as a guide, and so are many other people. But if you are listening to a lot of people that are looking at the past and what your person is doing. Even that idea of your person, that tells the universe that you are assigned there, you are attached there. You're supposed to be free, right? If you are a free spirit, you know that there's no attachments. So therefore, you know you can heal self. You don't need anyone to heal you. There could be some people that are in relationships for a place to stay. Take your story, how it resonates. Someone could be in a situation because they needed finances. So now on the flip, your person could be experiencing financial karma because Virgo rules over the finances, Taurus rules over the finances and the work, Capricorn rules over the work and the career. So when you are dealing with the earth, the element of earth, and you're not aware of who you get involved with, you could really mess yourself up. And you can actually be taking in liabilities instead of assets. So Aries teaches us about the assets and liabilities. You have to look in your spiritual wallet and see what is giving you uh, wealth, emotional stability, clarity, peace of mind in the home, in the life, in the spiritual aspect. Okay, see yourself as valuable. Okay, you have to choose to heal. If you are addicted to a substance, you have to choose to not want that substance, and you have to choose something better. It's a give and equal give and take. That's Libra. What do we have to balance? What do we get rid of, and what do we pick up on? Okay, now when you look at the energy that you're giving out, make sure that you're not overextending yourself. There could be a masculine or mother figure, a father figure that could be manipulative emotionally. You have to detach no matter how much your ego tells you that, wait, I gotta go rescue them. You have to take care of self, because even when you're ascending on a plane and they tell you, in case of this, that, and the third, put your mask on. You take care of yourself first before you take care of others. Now, people are there's some people out here that don't want to heal themselves. Okay, and so you have to be aware of that and understand that it's not your place to heal other people. It's your position to heal yourself. But when you are in a position to of self-awareness and you can heal others, if you are a healer, then your position is that. So be honest with yourself, connect with your emotions, right? Listen to water sounds, take some salt baths, lavender, connect with some oils, take care of your skin. Libra is the skin, right? Gemini is giving us the energy of the lungs, the bronchial system, the hands, okay? Take care of these parts of the body. Um, your hearing, your five senses. Tap into your five senses and align them so that your sixth sense can align with the universe, okay? Um, yeah, cleanse your energy. Your guides want you to reconnect, come back to center. Look at what's allowing you to grow and what's hurting you. Okay. Um, don't fight the inner demon. Look at it and face it, just like you would face a person on the street. If you was a threat or if they was a threat to one another, whatever, you have to look at that shadow like that, because that inner demon is a motherfucker, and it does not want you to heal. It does not want you to become a better version of yourself, because it feeds off of your low vibration. Therefore, you have to elevate. Compartmentalize your emotions with the thoughts. For every thought you feel, every behind a person that you're listening to, that energy is a soul mate telling you, because we're all mirrors of one another. It's telling you, hey, look at this, you need to heal this. Look at this, you need to heal that. So if you're projecting negative energies on a on any person, that means that that person's spirit is telling you to look at yourself. Because if you're spending, like for instance, if you're spending a lot of time online and you're researching stuff that ain't really got nothing to do with your growth, right, and you're worried about the wrong things, that energy is basically reflecting back to you saying, this don't feel good no more. This ain't us. This ain't what we about. We have to grow. So if you're single, the message is for you to learn how to be single, because you probably were in toxic relationships all your relationship hood life, whatever you want to call it. So now you have to learn self, because you lost yourself in others. Okay, you were attached to others that you thought were gonna bring growth into your life, and they only brought pain, uneasiness, dis-ease. Yeah, get that checked out. If there's someone with a feminine problem, get that checked out. Get your health back in balance. Somebody probably brought you health problems, mental health problems, emotionally manipulative, controlling, emotionally controlling and manipulative by the use of money. There's a lot of different scenarios that you can look at. Okay, so some of the elements that I pulled, it, the advice is to live your best life. Keep God first in your relationships. These are the lessons that we all are having to learn, to focus on love of self. Okay. Virgo is saying, watch your cholesterol, watch your blood sugar, pay attention to your head. Pay attention to your head. Your numbers are 1, 4, 5, 13, 15, 18, 1, 1, 1, and 1, 1, 1. So 11, 11, and 1, 1, 1. Okay. Go with the flow. Trust the unknown. People fear what they do not know. Okay, we're actually on the cusp of the age of Pisces and Aquarius, so we really haven't even fully went into the age of Aquarius. So right now, Aquarius teaches us about the research, the technology, information, but it's what you believe. So and then the moon is telling us about the planet of Neptune. So I saw a lot of people daydreaming and full of disillusionment, and thinking that a person is for them because somebody is attached to people based off of looks and lust and what a person could do for you sexually. That's not everything, because there's no spiritual connection there, right? So okay, so now everything that is happening in the Revelation is everything that was predicted in the book of Revelation is happening again, because we've lived this life before. It's that we've come back in this form, in this body, to continue our journey's mission. Okay, and so now you have ancestors that you cannot see but you can feel, because it's moon energy that are pushing you to continue to keep them free by keeping yourself free, because you don't want to set the ancestors back. The last time we had a great awakening like this was during the abolition of slavery. So this is why so many people are feeling like they're connecting to ancestors. Okay. Soul ties are a reflection of obsessive behavior. You can't get somebody off your mind. You just think, oh, they got the best this and that. It doesn't matter who they are. You could be married to them, you can be with them. If you have an addiction to them, that's dangerous, because you are giving them your soul. And God says not to trust man, man will fail you, right? Okay, so you have to balance practicality, the 3D, with spirituality from the different dimensions. Okay, and you find your balance by emotionally healing from karmic contracts from the past, because your relationships are reflected by the way you were treated from your mother and father, and by the way they was treated, and so on and so on, right? So keep your relationship private too, because I do see a new relationship coming in for you, but you got to continue to do the work and heal. Okay, be mindful of who you trust. Okay, trust what's happening. Trust that what's happening is for your highest good. Okay. In order to get the new, you have to completely kill the old version of self. Not kill yourself. Do not do that. You have to, that's your reflection of your ego telling you. Because I picked up on somebody's spirit feeling down and depressed yesterday. And I channeled it. I did a reading, but I didn't put it out because I don't, I wanted the person to come out of that energy. It was very low. Okay. Scorpio gives you that energy of death, right? But death brings rebirth because it's transformation. Energy doesn't die, the spirit doesn't die. It goes from one place to another because it's attached to a feeling, a vibration. Feelings are vibrations, okay? So you're definitely healing from a past love or a past connection. Whatever it is, you have to forgive them Because if they knew what they were doing, and if they knew that they would get the ramifications that they were getting, especially if it hit the pockets, then they wouldn't have done what they did. But then more importantly, you have to ask God for forgiveness, and you got to forgive excuse me, yourself, because you abandon yourself. When you abandon your emotional well-being for anybody that will manipulate you, abuse you in any type of way, and control you. If a person lacks empathy for you, you have to look at self and say, what did I do to that person for that person to not receive me in an empathetic way? You have to look at the ego and say, why did this occur? Why did this happen? Right? Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. Continue to focus on yourself. But remember, this full moon is going to bring a lot of heightened energies, and you're going to be very sensitive at this time. The sexual organs are going to be sensitive at this time. You are going to, you probably are emotionally attached to somebody from your past and thinking that that's the only person that can satisfy you. The devil is a lie. Okay? Now, when you take away the flesh and then you look at the spirit, if somebody's trying to keep you stuck and bound and trapped in a lower vibration, like Capricorn shows us, because Capricorn is the father of the lies. Shout out to Capricorn though, because I love Capricorns, right? But they are one of our best teachers, because they show us our restrictions. 2828, which is a 1-1, which is the start of something new, right? Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. A passionate new start in love. It is coming. So you just have to balance yourself, because if not, you're going to attach somebody that's still attached to other people, places, or things. Let them get themselves right. The best thing you could do if you really love somebody, if they was the love of your life, is to let them go and heal. If they were meant for you, time will tell you, because they will come back as a healed person, ready to embark on the journey for as a life partner. Okay, but you got to look at what they did, and you have to examine this time what they where they at now. Okay, if a person comes back to you from the past, don't reject immediately, but get the clarity. Let that person show you by their actions what they really about. But the lesson is, did you learn the lesson? Right? Use your discernment this time. Examine everything. Look at everything from head to toe. Your birth certificate is your 3D record, where you came from, who you are. Your birth chart is your spiritual record. It tell you where you came from, who you're connected to, what you're supposed to be doing, and what your gifts are. And as you heal, your spirit will be more open to receive your gift, because each birthday, each rebirth, you get more gifts. Your gifts become heightened. So you have to heal, you have to cleanse. The moon is saying, connect with the water. The water is the soul. Don't reject or deny yourself. Take care of your health, because this is your vessel. If you're letting anybody in your vessel, then you are allowing entities to plant attachments to you if you're not spiritually aware, because these energies are looking for somewhere to go. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go drink me some tea. If y'all are having issues too with your bronchial system, mullein leaf tea, mullein leaf tea, you can get it on Amazon. Look it up, all right, and it will help you to cleanse. As it is, if it's coming out of any hole orifice on the body, you are cleansing. Okay, so continue to focus, love yourself. All right, give yourself some positive affirmations daily. Okay, connect with yourself. Have that. I even see some people are having to take time. Like, even if you're in a relationship, I see people taking time apart. It's not the end, it's a transformation, because things have to heal. You're not responsible to heal them. They're not responsible to heal you. You are responsible to heal you. So your masculine or your feminine needs balance. Your masculine or your feminine misses you and wants to connect with you. Don't deny your masculine or your feminine. The idea, the ego is saying, that you are being empathetic, and you just like, all right, you could come back to the physical aspect of where you lost yourself in your masculine or feminine. So bring it back, right? Bring it back. Relax yourself. Take some deep breaths. Listen to some ocean sounds. If you're in a tropical area, or if the weather is nice, go to the ocean. Connect with the ocean. Okay. When you take your spiritual bath, say some prayers into the water. Speak what it is into the water, because your voice, there's power in your voice, and you can connect 30-30, which is a 3-3, right? So that tells me you are, what you want is growing. It's gaining momentum. You just got to figure out what needs balance. The masculine is more aggressive, the feminine is more balanced. What are you doing? Because I see obsessive behaviors where you're constantly looking and worrying and need to find out about what your ex is doing as a confirmation for you to go forward. Don't do that, because you're telling the universe is always taking your order. Like, what can I get for you today? Okay, hater. Okay, what? Judgment, harsh judgments. Okay, it's all gonna come back to you. Okay, so the year 9, which is 25, 25, 2025, 20, 25, 25. Also, look that number up. That's a 7-7. That means you have luck coming in as long as you're doing the healing work and you're pouring into self. And if you see yourself as the asset, you can't lose. If you are the asset and you are pouring into your assets and you want your assets to create more assets, then continue to pour into you. And then your input would output to the proper entities that will give to you. Okay? I'm going to leave it at that because I'm cooking and I got to go. But one more thing, whatever it is that you're creative at doing, don't be afraid to express yourself creatively. Stop playing. If you like to sing, if you draw, if you paint, because the moon brings us our security. What makes us feel secure? See, that's why I'm in my little robe, right? This is that Cancer energy. You are you lucky I ain't got, well, I'm lucky I ain't got this thing covering my whole head, because I like to be warm, right? Your security is all about feeling secure. That's what Cancer teaches us, right? The homebody, the cook, the motherly figure, the fatherly figure, the people that are the traditional uh home life, right? What everybody wants. Okay, now this time is telling us to break away from traditional values, because not like that, not in its entirety. You have to do it a different way. Everything is not like it used to be. Okay, back in the day, moms and pops, they did this. Grandma and grandpa did this, and that. Okay, we doing it. We have to do it different now. We 333. We have to adapt to the change. Be open first. Remove harsh judgments, okay? And remove limited self ideas and beliefs. Be a free spirit. You are free. Just like I said, the last time we had a great awakening like this was when the slaves were abolished, okay? Look it up. Pluto is in Aquarius. Pluto is all about your power, your regeneration, your transformation. So look into some of those things, okay? uh Heal those. If you got a doctor's appointment, um yeah, if you got a doctor's appointment, make sure you get there on time, okay? Also, be limited in your indulging in your vices, okay? Whether you're on the internet a lot, whatever it is you're tapping into, those are the vibrations you're picking up on that's causing to, throw you off balance a little bit. Stay focused, stay organized, okay? If you are pregnant, it's going to be a boy. I see the boy. Yes, he's a boy. Go with the flow. Okay? Take care of your cholesterol and your blood sugar. Aries rules over the blood sugar. Leo rules over the blood pressure. Okay? Sagittarius is the hips. Because I'm seeing Sagittarius. Your hips is going to spread. I'm not going to put no more out there. That's it. I'm going to leave it right for right now. Yeah, You can also look at my YouTube channel. The information, my links is in the description box below. If this video is on YouTube, if you're watching this on YouTube, hey, what's up? Look at the link and you can find me on TikTok as well. All right. I wish you peace. I wish you a safe healing. Remember to stay grounded, because if the energy ain't right, you got to take flight. Remember that. Stay in the green. Focus on the green. Know what I mean?